All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you watching that are teaching the truth in the city across the four corners of the earth. Today's lesson, we're going to get into this gospel lesson, going into how the Lord is still stretching out his arm and still calling on you Jakes. It's going to be a time when the Lord's going to close that open invitation of you getting saved. You know, like the Lord said, go out to the highways and byways, bid those to the marriage.
That's right.
We're bidding you to the marriage of Yahushua and the bride, which is Israel, the chosen elect. But if you don't want to have that salvation marked upon your foreheads, then the Most High is going to destroy you. We only have a short time. You got it.
This is Ezekiel 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, unto the angel, okay, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. That's right. And we know that we're a people before a place. Okay, so that's speaking about the nation of Israel. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. And set a mark. And when you go into that mark, in the Hebrew it's the wa, which means exempt from judgment. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. Upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That's right. So we know that mark, that exemption from judgment, will be placed upon the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Okay, the scripture go into it in Isaiah 30:36. And wisdom and knowledge shall be stability to thy time and strength of salvation.
Yeah, that's the Holy Spirit guiding us with those scriptures in our heads to believe in what we had learned.
That's right.
You know, just believing on the Lord, whatever he's taking us through, that he's gonna stand on his word, and he's gonna follow up and saving us.
That's right. And we know that the elect are the only ones that sign in crime, man. Okay? When you look around, man, a lot of our people are living their best life, man, right now. They're getting all type of money, okay, living it up, going to these clubs, buying these cars, drinking the most expensive drinks. Okay, 2/3 of our people, man, they're living it up. They're not trying to leave this place, man. They're not signing crime. Okay, they're loving it here, man. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. Verse 5. And to the others, he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. That's right. And that's what's going to happen to 2/3 of our people, man.
Yeah,
that's going to get smite.
It's a lot of articles coming out, locally and internationally. But focus on the local. Every day, it's a new article about some J getting gunned down. Or it's a case, probably 1 or 2 cases a month that comes out in these articles about some cold case that done happened and they reflourished and they got the suspect guilty and stuff like that from 2 years ago or 5 years ago. But at the same time, it's the Lord showing you, Jakes, that the Lord is allowing his death angel to smite your lights out. And he's going to be continuing too.
Yeah.
He's not only getting low level Jakes, he's getting high level Jakes too.
That's right. Con. This is Ezekiel 9 verse 6. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children.
Man, it's a lot of articles coming out about little babies, months, days, year-old babies, and young men, and disappearing, getting killed all type of ways, beheaded, left in cars. You know, the nigga woman and Jake man, he's getting these spirits and these parents and other people's just to carry out these scriptures.
I got a real quick precept for you. You can break it down, just go into those evil angels. This is Psalms 78 verse 49. He casts upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Yep, that's what the Lord's doing. When you see these suspect murderers on the news with the photo shots, the Most High put a spirit in that person to carry out those deeds that the news anchor was explaining about the death of the victim.
Yeah.
The Lord is bringing these death angels in these cities and the towns near you. Jake, you better wake up.
Just like it's good angels to protect the man of the Lord. It's evil angels to put stuff to death, man.
Not even only that though. The Lord can still have mercy on Jake, but like you said, the calling and the reaching for Jake to hear and get the word, the Lord has a hedge on Jake, but the Lord also, if Jake don't turn around, he still got that demon on him. He's going to be to a point that the Lord just going to stop having mercy on you, Jakes, and just get rid of you.
That's right. Continue on to Ezekiel 9. This is Ezekiel 9, verse 6. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
See? And then any man who has the mark is the hopefully elect.
That's right.
The hopefully elect that's out in the highways and byways. And hell, even those that listen, secret disciples. You know, the Most High is infinite in his understanding.
That's right.
You got it.
Cut. And begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Yeah, those that know that they're Israelites, know the Lord whacked constantly. You know, he knew the truth. He was preaching and everything. He had followers, great following too. But the Lord had smite him with that crown 19 because he was going off, calling himself the Holy Comforter, added to the scriptures, and he never repented for it. You know, even though the Lord can take out us as martyrs, but at the same time, he had a bad name behind him. You know, Comfy never made up for those things by pushing, edification videos and saying that he wasn't a comforter and all that. You know, I don't know if he repented before he went away, but at the same time, the Lord didn't allow him, to stay in the earth and see the prophecies be fulfilled.
And a precept. This is 1 Peter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? That's right. So we know that judgment will begin with our people, these different camps, the ones of you that know that you're Israelites, man. That's why it's very important to not be out here playing around, man. Okay, to fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua and do what's required of you, man. Okay, because we're seeing judgment taking place every day, man. Okay, and you don't want to get caught out here bad, man. We already know 2/3, will be cut off pursuant to Zechariah 13:8. Okay, but we're pushing this word out to the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, getting the blood off our hands, man. Okay, so what's the end gonna be of you, that's not, obeying Slaki, that's not obeying the gospel of the Most High? You're gonna get cut off, you're gonna get destroyed, man. The ones of you that's doing whatever it is that you want to do, following the ways of the heathen, following Esau, okay, you're gonna get caught out here to get destroyed. And I got one more. This is 1 Peter 4, verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, okay, and who's the righteous? Okay, the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Okay, it says if the righteous scarcely be saved, okay, and scarcely goes to almost not, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Okay, we know the ungodly and the sinner will be destroyed. That's what's going to happen. But the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel will be delivered. Okay?
I got to read this last piece. It's 2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 17.
Yep.
Then answered I and said, O Lord that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish. Talking about inheriting the world, which is the kingdom of heaven. Verse 17. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, like the brother was going through. We shouldn't suffer straight things, but the Lord is protecting us. He has
That's all, man.
He has righteous angels protecting us, but he has the wicked angels amongst those that are not near to him. Now it says right here, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, which we're going through the straight gate, and hope for wide. We're hoping for the wide, meaning we don't have to think about going off no more. We're going to be embedded with the new covenant, which is the law, statutes, commandments, and our inward parts.
That's right.
And it says, for they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet should not see the wide, meaning the 2/3 that don't hearken to the words of the Lord, and the Most High doesn't elect you as the elect, you're going to suffer the hell that you're going through. Even though we know this, Esau, the Most High know that Esau's put his hell on you, Jakes. But you, Jakes, vent it out and go the other way, following the same oppressor that's putting you through hell. So the Most High is going to give you a wicked reward for that.
Yeah.
We're going to be saved. You got it. That's right.
Right, that was pretty much all I had.
Okay, come. So with that, we want to give our praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakadash,
Form the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.